You? Can y'all hear me? I can't hear myself. Maybe these earbuds ain't connected. Can y'all hear me? Is the headphones working? Put a one up if you can hear me. JB, what up? Okay, y'all can hear me? I don't know why I can't hear myself in the headphones. Maybe y'all not hearing me through the headphones. Maybe y'all just hearing me. Did it change? Alright, I ain't gonna use the headphones then. I know y'all ain't seen me in a while because I finally got my laptop back. I took it to the eye shop here in the mall, Santa Fe Mall. So I finally got my, don't forget to put the likes up. I finally got my laptop back, even though I ain't really been making no videos. Sid, what up? Yeah, so I gotta make some videos now. I don't know even remember what I got on my camera, but nothing too much. Yes, I'm back in Colombia for reasons, good reasons, but there's no sense of mentioning why unless things work out. So stay tuned, and all that's planned will eventually be revealed at the right time. What up? Who's in the building? Big Six was good, cuz send that bread, man. I need some paper. Ozzy, you've been out of the States a minute. Yeah, for sure. Got a few trips coming up, and I end out the year pretty good. And then I'm gonna flip some new ideas for 2024. I'm in the Faye Mall here in Medellin. Weather's good. Just wanted to give y'all an update why y'all really haven't been seeing me and no content has been going up because I didn't have a laptop. And I'm not really the one to try and edit on my phone, I had to download the footage on my phone, and thank God it wasn't anything major. It seems like they fixed the problem, and I got to get something to put up. Yeah, but you know, shorts. I already have shorts loaded in my phone, and shorts don't really get. And you don't make no money on shorts either. Shorts. I mean, you could have 1 million views on your short, and you might make like $1, 50 cents. So shorts is good. Maybe it helps with subscription, but they're only a minute. You can't really do too much with it. So how much can you get across in a minute? Mike Lowry, what's good? I'll tell you one thing, they got more chocolate sisters in Medellin than I've ever seen before. We bring people to the channel. Get them to be members of the channel or Patreon. Donations. Who's in the building? What time is it? Oh, it's early. Oh, 2 o'clock. Almost 2 o'clock here. You like long form, right? What's up? Okay. Remove. Did you mention where you were off to next? No, I'm gonna keep that a surprise. Yeah, I think Medellin is my favorite Colombian city. If I were to live here, it would be Medellin. Guyana. No, I got some trips to South America, but not Guyana. Not yet. Next polo, bro. The mall is big, but most of the people are not actually shopping. Yeah, I guess it's a place to be here too, not just for shopping. But a lot of people are up here eating. A lot of people are up in the food court eating. And yeah, that's interesting you said not shopping. This is a Santa Fe mall. Am I going back to Brazil? Yeah, I'm going back to Brazil. And plan to hit Australia. Australia's a long trip, you know? Like I was thinking about it, but it's not high on the list of the agenda of things to do. Nice polo, thank you. Uh, Polo styles. A round trip flight depends where you're flying from. If you're flying from New York, I think you can find a flight like $250 each way. I would say just get your ticket separately sometimes. Santo DR, we were having this big discussion about Dominican Republic. So I was talking to somebody. I miss DR. I don't have any plans yet, but I would definitely go back. Ghana is popping. Japan or China while you visit Australia. Yeah, Japan or China. Acapulco was big back in the days. Yeah, I know. I think my mom's went. My dad went. Brother, so were you able to repair your laptop? Yeah, that's what I came on for. The laptop is fixed, and I'm gonna try and get some content out, even though I haven't really been filming. I think I'm a little bit on I need a little break anyway. It's a little bit on burnout. I'm gonna really get busy when I work on this new concept for the channel. Playa del Carmen is cool, but it's busy, kind of like Cancun. They're always trying to sell you stuff, hustling. You know, it's expensive. You know, not so much the Airbnb, but yeah, Playa del Carmen. Yeah, give us a sleeper country nobody is talking about. Yeah, I got a sleeper country on my list coming up. Coming up. So I got 2 new countries coming up, or 3 actually. 3 countries that I've never been to coming up soon. Being back in Medellin next month. Do you still need stupid checkmate form? I believe so. Was checking out the old school Raking in the Dough video, bro. I remember those times. Cool to see. Cool to see how you've reinvented yourself a couple times. Just Driss, thank you, brother. Black Ham, Ozzy, salute, salute. Pippin 97, Paraguay. Yes, new countries, yeah. So I got 3 new countries coming soon. Second homes, Colombia and Brazil. If someone was going strictly for beautiful women, is Costa Rica or Thailand better? I'm asking. There's beautiful women both places. It depends which women appeal to you more. The benefits of Costa Rica is it's close. The benefits of Thailand is they speak English, a lot of them, especially if you go to Pattaya or Bangkok. Even if you go to Phuket, it's not so much of a language barrier. Thoughts on Manila, Philippines, going from NYE? I would go to Angeles City. I would go to Guadalupe, go to an island. I don't. Last time I went to Manila, I was disappointed. Wasn't much to do. I was disappointed. I would go to Angeles City, and I would go to one of the islands. I would go to one of the islands, especially if you go to like Angeles City, you meet a nice girl, take her with you to one of the islands. From a financial perspective, which country is the dollar stronger in, Colombia or Brazil? About the same. The dollar's a little weaker, and if the dollar went down in both countries, but I would say you could get more for your buck in Colombia, especially if you go to Medellin or somewhere other than Cartagena. But even still, you get more bang for your buck even in Cartagena than in Brazil or Rio, in my opinion. No, only the working girls is ran through in Colombia. There's many girls that don't do that. I mean, if you looking just to get the working girls, then yeah. But I got a date tonight. No working girl. Got a couple dates lined up. You know what I mean? So you gotta put in that work though. You gotta. Let me tell y'all what you gotta do. Do you edit your own videos? Yeah. Let me tell you what you gotta do. Change your Tinder. My Tinder says I'm looking for a long term, and I'm not looking for working girls. That's what my Tinder says. So that wards off a lot of those type of girls, because they like, oh, he's not looking for that. And then when they tell me that's what they do, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna be honest, this is what I do. I'll be like, I'm not looking for that. If money was no object, where would I go? I don't know, because I don't know if there's a place so expensive that I couldn't go there. You know, I was about to go to Dubai, but I just didn't feel like going at the time of the year. There's no place that I think that I want to go that money is an object. It's more about time than money. And it's interest as well. Like, part of the reason I didn't go to Dubai is because I'm not really interested in Dubai like that. You know, I'm not really interested in going to certain places. Not really interested. Now, if I watch a video or somebody puts me on to some ideas of why I might want to go, or what's there to see there and do in a place, then that might spark my interest to go there. Money is no object. Mindset is the focus. Yeah, I think you could, because even if you wanted to go somewhere expensive, you could not travel for a while, save money, and go someplace that is expensive. But I gotta kind of have a little bit of, you know, yeah, smash the like button. Like, my next trip I go to, where I'm going on that trip is someplace I wanted to go. They have one of the natural eighth wonders of the world, so I want to go there. And then the next trip after that, so like two of the three trips have something special, UNESCO world site and stuff like that. So that gives me reasons to want to go to certain countries, because I want to see these things with my own eyes. Would you say that food outside the U.S. is better for your health? I think so. They have different laws that don't approve what they approve and let slide in America. I definitely, besides the water maybe, the food gives me less problems with my stomach when I travel. Expensive, my second favorite, because I don't know. Joe B. But there's more to do in Dubai than any four of the countries you've been multiple times. You need Dubai in your life. I looked at what I did want to do in Dubai, but it's not that impressive. And Dubai is all man-made. There's no natural wonders there. I got a list of things I was going to do in Dubai, but you know what I mean? It's just not that appealing to me. Dubai is to me is more like a flex. Everybody's going to Dubai just to flex, especially from what I see on Instagram. Everybody's just going to Dubai to flex. Oh, I've been to Dubai. I've been to an expensive country. Yeah, I'll ride on the buggies and all that, and go to the mall and some of the sites, but I just don't. It's not a must at this point. It's not. It's nothing like, you know. I'm definitely not going to Dubai for the women, because probably the only women you're going to encounter in Dubai, really, that you're going to actually be able to holler at is women that ain't even from there. You're going to go to Dubai and be hollering at the Colombian chicks and African chicks and Ethiopian chicks and stuff like that. I visit the Baltics. Yeah, the Baltics states, and let me tell you, you gotta check those states. You know what? Someone else, I think, someone put that on my list. The Baltics. So what's the main difference between South African girls and Latin girls? South Africa is one country in Africa. You're gonna compare that to all the Latin women? You could compare country to country. You know what I'm saying? But that's too much of a stress. Estonia, Latvia, yeah. I saw that. Don't they got black beaches and stuff like that on there? I'll do some research on certain things. But I have to do a little more research to give me more reason to want to go. I'm going someplace soon it's one of those places that you could check off your bucket list. Did you get a chance to check out the vending machine while you were in Singapore? Vending machine? What kind of vending machine? No, I didn't. Celeste Brady, I hope I said it right. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I done said how old Lowry thinks. Okay. At Mike Lowry. Okay. Because I know I've done said how old I was enough times. I don't really like putting my business out there in the street. The reason why I don't say certain things is because people try to use it against you. The more information people have on you, the more they try to use it against you. Morocco. I'm not really interested in Morocco. Morocco is more like a Arab African country. I'm not that interested in it. I would definitely want to go to some black African countries first. Get more of those out the way before I go to Morocco. Like I've been to Egypt, you know, and that's pretty much now inhabited with all Arabs, you know. But there's history in Egypt that made me that was definitely something I had to do. I really want to let's erase that. Berlin yet? No. But I've been to Germany. Frankfurt. I've been to Frankfurt. Get a drink, bruh? A drink or what? Oh, thank you. I got a drink. Catch the last minute flight and come to London for Notting Hill Carnival this weekend. I can't, but I've been to Notting Hill. I stayed in Notting Hill when I did visit London 10 years ago or something like that. Vasquez? No. Where is that? Puma 30, Puma 313. All the original Egyptians are basically gone. But no, they do have people out there that they called Nubians in Nubia. They're black. They're black. They're descendants of black Africans. London was boring to me, told Mel Lucas. Yeah. You know what it is? Anywhere you go, you have to really get an itinerary and try to hook up with somebody that can show you what's popping. Because sometimes we just go on your own. Oh, it's between Spain. I've been to Spain and France. Playboy ZOE, Tony Hernandez, where Buck travel. I'm in Medellin. I just touched down in Cartagena for the first time. Any recommendations? If you want to do tourist things, you can go to the Mud Volcano. You can go to Palenque, one of the oldest freed slave cities. You can go to the Rosario Islands, or you can go to a particular island, Playa Blanca, Bora Bora. You want to go to the castle, you can take a tour in the old city, and you could go take a tour in Gethsemane. As far as tours are concerned, just local things to do is party in Gethsemane at night, party in the clock tower at night, and go to the local beach. There's not a lot to do in Cartagena, but that's pretty much the rundown of Cartagena. Yeah, the volcano. Yeah, the volcano is cool. Something to do. Buck travel. How green is Medellin compared to other cities you've been to? Medellin is very green. I give them that. I give them that. And it's just beautiful sights, you know. The way it's down in the mountain valley, and you see buildings all up on the hills and the mountains. It's a beautiful sight. But where do you find the most attractive women in your opinion? There's a lot of attractive women in Colombia. I ain't going front. Brazil. You know, that stuff on the top of my... But honestly, you know, my favorite countries. We need an easier way to find girls to speak English in Colombia. My broken Spanish. Well, it depends on what city you go to. I think you find more English-speaking girls in Colombia if you go to cities like where they go to school, like Barranquilla. I found a decent amount of English-speaking girls in Barranquilla. I think you find a decent amount in Medellin too, possibly. My new rule is Colombians can only ask me for money in English. That's the least they can do, is to learn how much. Oh, they already got that down pat. What country has the best weather? Well, Medellin is one of the countries with the best weather, hands down. Everywhere else that I like to go gets hot or gets too cold. But you can't say the country, because some countries don't have varying climates. But Medellin is one of the cities with the best. It's called the city of eternal springs because of the year-round weather. Lima, Peru has better weather than Medellin, and I've been to both. You think so? Lima, half the time looks cloudy, looks dreary, kind of looks like Bogota, but if you say so. Mango that I forgot what weather was like last time I was in Rio. Rio is good, but sometimes it's very hot, and sometimes they have like a rainy season too during the wintertime. No, Bogota for the weather. I grew up in the Midwest. Not Bogota. Yeah, no, Bogota gets cold at night. Sometimes dreary, you know, it looks like, I'll tell you, some of the cities with the worst weather is London. Lima, Peru during December to March has the best weather. Sunny, 70 degrees, nice ocean breeze. Well, that's not all year round, though. But okay, because you too focused on the mango diet. Tony Rain. You really have to have your feelings in check when you go out of the country as a single man, because it's very easy to fall in love with a bar girl. Would you be better off with a porn star? I don't know. I don't think it's hard to fall in love with those type of people. They always working on stage, you know. I don't know. It ain't easy. It wouldn't be easy for me. That's lust. That ain't love. Does Bogota rain remind you of New York City? Not really. But it reminds me of a big city. like the capital cities is similar. Are you somehow afraid of planes? Though fly, you fly often? No. Bucaramanga weather is similar to Medellin. I asked a girl that, and she said kinda, but yeah, but not. Medellin is this. I think has the best weather for me. Do you think passport bros should be quiet on the mongering aspect? Other groups do it, but they keep it on the low. How come you ain't been to Chile? Nobody been there yet. As far as the mongering, I guess so. I guess we could all tone it down. I would say that. I know I have. What countries has the best nightlife? I don't know, man. Plenty countries, and it's all in the city and the country. There's plenty cities in different countries that got great nightlife. Plenty. Especially like Barcelona. Oh my God! And I heard it's worse than Ibiza and Madrid, or similar. I've only been to Medellin in South America. The best weather out there. Yeah. I would just have to say Medellin's weather is it's one of the best. It depends where you are. If you're on the coast, it's gonna be hot. Don't matter. It's hot. It's hot. Santa Marta, Cartagena, Barranquilla. It's hot. Not all countries, but one country where the women are generally into you. I would say Brazil. I don't know, man. Your boy never had a problem with the ladies, so honestly, I ain't really get no love when I was in Vietnam, but then I was moving around. But I get a little love everywhere I go, for sure. But I think Brazilian girls, women, are more into their feelings. You know what I mean? They're more into their feelings. Like, a Brazilian girl could be a working girl and still fall in love with you. Whereas I think one in Colombia, they know how to compartmentalize it. But Brazilian girls, for me, I don't know, because I had some Brazilian girls cry for me, and even in Thailand. Thailand, they be getting emotional too in Thailand. I would have to say Thailand and Brazil. Razor Rays, what's good? Get the likes up. Shout out to Razor Rays, man. I was on his channel the other night. Razor Rays, you got like the WWE of YouTube, man. Everybody likes to go on your channel and fight. Shout out to my man Razor Rays. If y'all don't follow him, check him out, man. He is an interesting brother, interesting perspective, and he has a good character and personality for YouTube. I appreciate what he does. I like his lane for him. Yeah, for sure. Razor Rays. He like the Flavor Flav of motherfucking YouTube. Razor Rays. Unless you get KFC or any of the other fast food restaurants. But London weather and food. I didn't like the food in London either. I really didn't like the food. We tried hard. Only when we went over to Brixton, and we had some Jamaican food. You got to go where the Jamaicans and the Africans are in London if you want to get good food. Because all that fake, that corny ass codfish or whatever it is, that fish and chips they got is terrible. Just their food in general is not very good. How do you feel about Fresh and Fit channel being demonetized? Jay, I didn't really follow them like that, and that guy, I don't know which one is Fresh. Fresh was the Indian dude. I never liked his personality. I thought he was way too obnoxious. Some people might say Andrew Tate was obnoxious, but that kid to me was to me, he was obnoxious, but he was a fraud and obnoxious. And that's just how I felt. I just thought he would be too obnoxious with those girls. And knowing if he wasn't on that platform he don't look like he had his way with girls. You know what I'm saying? And he just talked so down to those girls, whereas I feel like what's the other brother that passed away? I just feel like other content creators or podcasts who spoke to women more without being disrespectful, and he brought women on there that could easily be disrespected. You know, I didn't like his platform. The other dude didn't even hardly talk that much, so all he did was kind of cool. Yeah, Kevin Samuels to me, he broke it down, and I just, the way he did it was much more man-like and respectable, and he like more hold the mirror up to women and let them talk their way into themselves into a corner. Whereas that guy, he was just way too obnoxious for me. He was way too obnoxious and condescending, and the way he tried to, you know, beat up on girl, you know, like, come on, man, you trying to, I don't know, I just didn't like him, so I don't really have no you know, sorry feelings for him, you know. I don't, I'll be honest, you know, and I ain't got nothing against him, but I didn't watch him because I didn't like him. And so I never beat up on him, I never talked bad about him. And that's why I try to tell people, if you don't like somebody, you ain't got to go on their platform trying to disrespect them, and just don't watch this shit. I just never watched their joint. Sometimes, you know, in your feeds, you might get the shorts, you know what I mean? But always when I saw him, he's always being very disrespectful, very condescending. And to me, he tried to act like he was fly, but to me, you know, he looked like he used to be a nerd. You know, he might be cool now because he got money and all that, but he looked like an ex-nerd that's like taking it out on women, in my opinion. What's good, Zoe? Hope all is well with you, bro. You and Ace, one Smooth Brothers on 2, peace, Zoe. Accurate Smooth, thank you, brother. KMT, bro. Do you invest in crypto? Not really. I have investments, but not a lot of crypto. I got a little money floating around in crypto. I still don't really understand it, and I still don't kind of believe in it. I don't know. But I do have a little bit of money there, but it ain't nothing serious, man. Ain't nothing serious. But shout out to all my crypto guys. But it's oversaturation now, you know? Everybody's trying to sell you something. Everybody trying to sell you a course. Everybody trying to tell you how you can make millions of dollars doing this and that. And everybody, it's like, if everybody's always just trying to make money, when do you have time to enjoy your life? Because it just seems like everybody's fees is about money, 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 money. So do you plan on setting up shop in Colombia? You know what's funny? A lot of times you guys be asking the right questions. Y'all be asking questions of things that I'm thinking about or that's in the process and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, I've thought about it for sure. I definitely, how would y'all feel if I opened up a shop in Colombia? Would y'all go? How much support would I get? The best type of money to make is the type of money where you don't have to go out and get the money. True, you want to make money while you're sleeping. Yeah, barbershop. What y'all think about a Levels barbershop in Colombia? The best beach I've been to? One of the best beaches I've been to was in Kemwa Rocks in Zanzibar in Tanzania. That was one of the best beaches I've been to. Another dope beach I was, even though I didn't get in the water because it was kind of cold, was the beach right behind the Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. I forget the name of it, but they got a couple of beaches. Beautiful, beautiful beaches. Beautiful beaches. And the beach in Da Nang, Vietnam was beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful beaches, man. It's a lot of beautiful beaches. A lot of beautiful beaches. Really, there really are too many to mention. And I've only been to, when you think about it, a handful. When you think about it, world on a world view. But those are some that, especially in Zanzibar and Kenwa Rocks, that beach is beautiful. And Boracay in Philippines, in the Philippines, Boracay Island, beautiful beach. I mean, of course, this is after they cleaned it up. Beautiful, beautiful beach. I liked Bali, but I wasn't on a beautiful beach in Bali. We went to like 3 beaches and went to the beach clubs, but eh, when I'm talking about beautiful beaches, I'm talking about the sand is beautiful and the water is beautiful. You know, especially when I was in Boracay, they have these little trips to the smaller islands, and they took us to one of these smaller islands, and it looked like they made the sand. These big crystals. It was just beautiful, man. Beautiful. And y'all know I like beaches. ZOE barbershop in Medellin. If I do a barbershop, it's probably gonna be Cartagena. Why? The amount of tourists that I see in Cartagena, the amount of Americans I see in Cartagena, if it would probably be better for my buck. There's a lot of barbershops in Medellin. Lots of barbershops, lots of different neighborhoods, and it would probably be just harder for you to simplify it if you do it. If I do something in Cartagena, it's going to be in Boca Grande, Laguito, or Gethsemane, or what I'm saying. It's only but so many places you are going to find tourists, and you're able to, those little neighborhoods in Cartagena. It's very easy to get to. So Cartagena would make the most sense to me. I meet the most people who watch the channel when I'm in Cartagena. Although I meet people when I'm in Medellin, I meet people when I'm in Barranquilla. I meet people that watch the channel everywhere, but I think my channel had the most impact in Cartagena as well. And I meet a lot of American brothers. Even I met some guys from London. I met some guys from Ireland that watch the channel. I met guys from different countries, not just Americans, in other countries that watch the channel, surprisingly. So, yeah, it would probably be, if I were to do it, it would probably be Cartagena. I think I would get the most exposure. I think I'll get the most, support there, I think. And I don't think there's an American barbershop there. In my humble opinion, the key to choosing successful business is to choose a business where you are irreplaceable. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The longevity of your business can be left to your kids if you can pass it down. If you're the irreplaceable component, what happens when something happens to you? The business is over. So I don't think that's the good. That's the best worker, to be an irreplaceable worker, but not as a business. If I'm following you, Charles Jones, be safe, my brother. Do you and keep moving. Okay, do you and keep moving. Stay in your lane, because tomorrow's not promised. That's for sure. Bert, what up, brother? Good afternoon, everyone. What's up, so? Everything is good, brother? Don Worldwide, what's good? Yeah, so I just wanted to really update y'all. Got the computer fixed. Now I got to get some content. But, I'm uninspired when I'm in Cartagena or Colombia. I've done a lot here already. So I'm here for other reasons. So let me get to that, take care of business, and peace, y'all. Just a little friendly update, and I'm going to try to see if I can get something worthy of making a video. One. Yeah, we back. Peace.